Achtung, abgefangenes US-Geheimdienstkommuniqué, streng geheim, betrifft GI Talk. Das hierin enthaltene Material ist subversiv, es wird als den amerikanischen Interessen entgegengesetzt betrachtet und sollte mit äußerster Vorsicht behandelt werden. Lassen Sie dieses Material nicht in die Hände von US-Truppen und/oder seinen Verbündeten fallen. Jeder US-Militärangehörige, der im Besitz dieses Materials gefasst wird, soll unverzüglich in einem Geheimgefängnis inhaftiert werden. Obwohl die gegenwärtigen militärischen Regeln den Besitz dieser Materialien erlauben, hat die innere Sicherheit Priorität vor sogenannten demokratischen Grundrechten. Deshalb ist es nicht wünschenswert, dass militärisches Personal das Recht auf freie Meinungsäußerung hat und Meinungen, die der offiziellen Regierungspolitik entgegenstehen, äußern kann. Die Verbreitung und Vorführung des Films muss gestoppt werden, um jeden Preis. Ende, das Pentagon.
There have been more violent protests.
Hamidullah. Society that is being torn apart by American airstrikes.
If the American-led attacks were not stopped, he would order millions onto the streets.
Where you going? Why you killing and bombing in Afghanistan?
What do you think about it?
Yeah. It's messed up, man. I'm still like trying to believe that I'm still trying to believe that it happened, because you know what I'm saying? You see this shit on TV and you see these things happen in movies, but you don't really think it's, you know what I'm saying? It's not a part of your common life, you know what I'm saying? Especially for me, not being a big military person, not really my standing on, when I was in America, my standing was fuck America, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here, but these people don't respect me, I don't care about them, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take care of my family and people I love, right? But then something like this happens and you're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? These people just flew buildings, they just flew planes through buildings, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of wild, man. I'm still trying to get my head around it.
How'd I get into the military? I was living in Indiana, no job, pretty poor, you know, not much money, working at McDonald's, I ain't really cutting it. So I got into drug dealing, started doing a little bit of drugs and a little bit of robberies. Behind my parents' backs, I never knew about it, you know. Then I got to the point where it's either do something with your life or get the hell out of our house. So I decided to join the military before I ended up in prison. That's how I did it. That's why. I still regret it to this day.
What about terrorism? What about your boys in blue? Do you plan to bomb the Klan too? I didn't think so. If minorities matter,
Warriors can't afford to get soft, and we civilians can't let them either.
Before you wage war, check your reflection in the glass. Now we say it's not about Muslim religion. Oh, isn't it?
Today in the Army, no one will listen to you. The only way someone will listen to you today in today's Army is if you have a lot of money or you have a lot of rank. An E1 to an E3 is nobody. They don't care about your opinions, they don't care what the hell you are, who you are, as long as you fucking go out there, you stand on the front line, and you fucking like a shield, you just die. Infantry soldiers are, especially to me, are disposable. That's how I feel about the Army. They look at infantry soldiers as disposable soldiers. They look at us like, hey, we can lose 1 million of these guys, we got 1 million more right behind them. That's how I feel about it. I feel that's why I feel myself, that's what they did in the Gulf.
All those little different countries that America helps, if it wasn't about the money, if it wasn't about the oil here, would we really be there helping? Is it about just helping these people? Because there's people in Africa who need help bad, and ain't nobody helping their ass. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got no money to offer. You see what I'm saying? So it's all politics. You never really know what you're fighting for. You know what you believe and what you take personally to heart. But I'm not sitting next to the president. I don't know who he had a little beef with this week. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if him and Joe Snuffbar was partners yesterday, and then they got in a heated argument because Joe Snuffbar didn't want to surrender this land to America, so now we going to war, and they telling me, hey, you going to war because they killed your people, and the reason why they killed your people is because secretly we killed some of their people prior to that. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you're fighting for. So that's why a lot of, and brothers think about that. Brothers stop, they think about that, and they don't want it because you're coming from a situation where you're coming from home. And at home, you barely get any respect. I mean, check it out. I'm a soldier, right? I'm wearing these BDUs. I'm protecting people's freedom, so-called, right? I'm standing up for my country. But at the same time, when I walk past this old lady, or when I walk past this white lady, she still grab her purse. That shit messed me up. I took my wife to the movies when I came home on leave. I was in my fucking dress uniform, my Class A, something to be proud of, right? I guess. I'm walking past this lady, and she's still clutching the pocketbook like I'm gonna take it from her or something.
So would you advise someone to join the military today?
No. No, I'd advise not to join in the fucking military. You know, the cause is wrong. There's no cause.
You don't think it's like a big defense of America or freedom?
No, there's no freedom in the military. People in the prison, to me, have more freedom than I did. That's how I feel about it. They had more fucking freedom than I fucking did. And that's fucked up.
So you look at that. You look at how you grew up as a black man, as a black female, as a minority, period. You know what I'm saying? Or take it from minority, as a lower class citizen, somebody who doesn't have all that money, so you're a little bit poorer than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You look at how they treat you, and now they want to say, okay, we all Americans. All of a sudden now we all Americans. That's not the case. Like we said before, there are Americans and then there are Americans. So the brothers ain't really feeling that go die and stuff. I mean, we heard up. We want to. I want to see something happen, but I want to see something happen that's gonna make a difference.
Did they ever tell you about depleted uranium? I mean, like in Kosovo, it's supposed to be full.
No. They never tell you about depleted uranium. They don't really tell you anything. They tell you, the only thing that they really tell you about anything where you're gonna go or what's gonna happen is you're gonna get there and you're gonna find out. They don't tell you about the ammunition the enemy has. They don't tell you about the weapons that they use. They don't tell you what kind of warfare it's gonna be. Except for, hey, there's going to be buildings, and there's going to be people in these buildings, and they're going to shoot at you. Alright, and so what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to go into the buildings and kill these people. And that's all you do. That's all they tell you. They don't want to tell you about what kind of rounds they use, what kind of fucking, if they're going to have tanks, if they're going to have AK-47s, if they're going to have sidearms. They don't want to tell you nothing. They don't want to tell you what kind of people they are. They just want to tell you, hey, here's these people, we have a problem with them, go kill them. That's your job.
Why go kill a bunch of people for nothing? You know what I'm saying? And then then Osama bin Laden, if he responsible, you know what I'm saying, or whoever responsible, they get away, they still safe, they still chilling. That's a fucking classic example of what's wrong with man as a whole. You see what I'm saying? People in power stay safe. People in power make secret moves that you know nothing about. The poor people stay poor, the rich people stay rich. You see what I'm saying? So nothing happens to them. No justice is really... There is no justice if this person who's really responsible for this isn't brought to justice.
We just want to go through there, bomb the fuck out of them, go in there, kill all the fucking people, and just move on. Mm-hmm. But no one ever talks about you dying. That's one thing they never talk about, ever, is you dying. Your risk of dying. They never put it in there. The only time they talk about your chance of dying is when they talk about China. They talked about China one time. During the spy plane went down, awesome basic. Spy plane went down, everyone started freaking out. Oh shit, we're gonna have to fight China. And then they tell you, man, for every one of you, there's 15 Chinamen. That's when people, you know, start, oh fuck. And then right when they start seeing people thinking about, oh shit, there's 15 of them, you know, I gotta kill 15 of them motherfuckers just to equal one of me. And they start thinking, oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Even if we take it to that country and that country's responsible, there's still no justice if the person who is responsible, the leaders, aren't dealt with. And in my honest opinion, I don't think the leaders will be dealt with because they are enemies today, but tomorrow they'll be our friends. You see what I'm saying? So it's sad.
Talk to some ex-guys that went to the Gulf. Some guys are way fucked up on that Agent Orange shit. They're all screwed up and they're all fucking like this and that from the Gulf War, from the chemical shit there. You know? And that's what I think they did. I think they just put us out there as fucking disposable soldiers, and then they just test. They do tests on us. They don't care about us. They don't care about what's going on here as long as the high brass is okay. You know, the high brass is far away, then it's okay. But all of us, we just get fucked over. We get like the nuclear shit. I think they do tests at war. I think they still drop their own agents on our own people. I think they kill their own people just because they can. Because, you know, it's going to work out for them. If I can take out 500 of these guys because I'm going to lose 10,000 of us, I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to lose more of us, killing a lot more of them. Just to take out a small number of population of their enemy, they're going to kill a large population of their own soldiers. Only because they have a lot more to back them up. They always know, yeah, Uncle Sam needs you. Uncle Sam do this, and then they're always wanting people for the infantry. Always right when you go to the recruiter, hey, infantry, that's what you want. That's what you want. Infantry, see, you want this badge right here. You want this EIB. That's what you want, ain't it? If you ain't infantry, you ain't shit. You know, fuck. And that's what they do, man. We're disposable soldiers, and that's why I don't like my job.
You got some people that's ready to go. When they was first saying that this is happening, the first thing out of a lot of soldiers' mouth, the dudes, first thing out of their mouth was, I'm ready to go. Let's go get these motherfuckers. I'm ready to get them. Let's go bomb. Let's go get them. We got to take it to somebody. Somebody's got to pay. And they meant it. They're ready to go to war. I got one friend who's getting ready to get out of the army. He's saying, man, if we get ready to go to war, I will actually extend so I can go get a part of that.
They make you feel like you're fucking bulletproof. You know, through all the military. I talked to Marines, you know. I looked at the Marines, you know, for a little while. I talked to a bunch of Marines. They feel like they're just fucking, they're bulletproof motherfuckers. They can just walk out there and the bullets are just gonna bounce off your fucking chest. You know, that's how they pump you up. They pump you up like, hey, you're American. You're fucking indestructible. You know, we're the best of the best. You know, well, no, we ain't. No, we ain't. Everyone's equal.
And then the brothers, brothers is like, nah, I don't want to go to anyone's war.
Towers in the doomed planes in the Pentagon went through before the end. We can only wonder what happens next.
If you were on duty, I mean, if you haven't gone to war, and they told you to go, what would you do?
I'd refuse. I'm not gonna fight a war for something I don't believe in, for a cause I think is wrong. Same as Kosovo. They would have had to give me a lot more facts on Kosovo before I fucking would have went. I would have studied up on Kosovo before I went, but at the time I was restricted to barracks, so I couldn't go to the library, couldn't find out what's going on, couldn't get newspapers. You know, the only thing I had was TV, and they weren't only talking about Kosovo, talking about a bunch of other shit. But I would not go to Kosovo if I didn't think it was right, which I probably wouldn't have. And I still would not go to Afghanistan. I'd refuse.
It's a bloody, brutal place out there, and you just don't see it from the comfort of your home in Northern Virginia or Sussex.
You weren't 18, you were 17.
17, yes.
And so your parents had to sign for you to be able to go in before you were 18.
Yes.
And the recruiter, he recommended the infantry for you. Did he show you pictures or a video or give you any kind of like orientation or anything?
Orientation, a little bit. He just said, it's the guys you really see on TV, the ones out on the first battlefield on the line. I didn't really understand what it was. He told me to try it out, try to get a Ranger contract. I thought a Ranger was a sniper.
As a soldier, you don't have any choices. You're not really a part of the information circle. You see what I'm saying? So you don't know all the different things that's being planned with your life. You see what I'm saying? You just wait to find out when you going. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You wait. That's it. I'm just waiting and seeing. So I'm just trying to chill with my little family and stuff till it's time for me to roll on out.
We are, in effect, the guy with the glass jaw who is wandering around the World Biker Bar trying to pick a fight. And somebody's going to take a swing at us, and we're going to get down like a sack of potatoes.
So you deserted September
4th.
And then what did you think after September 11th?
So after September 11th, then I thought, once they catch me, then I'm going to go to prison. I'm going to get the death penalty because now it's an act of war. Once they declared war, then I was like, I can't get caught. Once I'm caught, then I'm really going to be in bad trouble. Because once you desert, what they always told us in the Army was, when you desert before a war or during a war, then when your penalty is death, you get the death penalty. That's exactly what they told us. You get the death penalty no matter what.
Look out, look out.
Where you going? Why you killing and bombing in Afghanistan?
Caught up in the system, all God's children, society's victims.
for telling him that's not. I try to tell him what's right, but he doesn't want to listen. He tries to beat and threaten me and intimidation, but still I fight. And I'm not gonna give up what I think is right. I'll fight till the day I die to tell people the truth about you. The more you cover up, the more I'll cover you. Now it's my turn to take a stand, and I am. I wanna fight for the rest of my life to save a couple thousand lives. I refuse to fight a fight for something I believe is wrong. Some land oil, some uranium. When you watch the TV, you see they want you to see facts they use to deceive. But once we open our eyes, quit being so blind, maybe then we will see the truth behind these lies. I sing this song for the soldiers out there who's fighting a war for a government who doesn't care. If you live or die, it does not matter as long as we keep these warlords in power. Once we stand and refuse to fight, maybe then people will see the light. Peace is in the prophecy, but we must believe that we can make a difference and we can succeed. I repeat, I will not fight a fight for something I believe is wrong. Hopefully I save a child's life by writing this song.
Just like Joe. Helicopters and F-16 jets fired at buildings. Just like Joe. Killing the people in the name of war.
Where you going? Why you killing and bombing in Afghanistan?
Walking in my class age for the past 10 days, baby. Children crying the aftermath of a witch hunt. From the ash of New Kingdom, Afghanistan. Your president's a puppet for my country's up and coming. Hypocrisy is finest, greed is timeless. And I love it, cause these motherfuckers get spit a lot to make democracy twist. Now you dealing with Saddam, talk about the fan being covered in shit. Let's cover this shit. Baby Bush blew these motherfuckers straight out the crib and still can't say I've been alive, let alone when he lived. I'm out beyond now. Story soon to be copywritten, published, and digitally mastered. So when y'all bastards dropping bombs and I rap, I'll be dropping dimes on y'all asses. At home in my drawers with a blunt in my jaws from the porch, torture my BUs to ashes. Suckle sound like pointing fingers. Here, had this. Fuck you. Carver Hills, 40 was favorite nigga. You couldn't kick me out the army cause my balls was bigger. It's funny what Jag and an unedited interview can do. Make your entire chain of command sit up. Ooh, that's true. Matter of fact, 40th engineer battalion. Come on, say, screw you.
Defend themselves should defend their religion, their values, their heritage.
Journalists here make no apologies for putting him on the air.
Just say no. Just say no.